Hello, it's me again. Welcome to my YouTube channel. For today's video, we are going to look at indices, and this is the equation that you are going to solve today. You are told to find the values of x and y in the following equation: 2 power 3x plus y multiplied by 3 power 4x minus y equals 648. Now you realize that in our equation here we have two unknown variables. We have x and y. Now, our first step to solve this one is to write 648 in power form. We write 648 in terms of its prime factors, and this is how we do it. We have 648 here. If we define 648 by 2, we get 324. If we define 324 by 2, we get 162. And then we can define by 2 again. If we define this one by 2, we get 81. We defined 81 by 3. 81 by 3, we get 27. Okay, we can define this 27 by 3 to get 9. We can define this 9 by 3 to get 3, so I write 3 there. And then finally, if we define 3 by 3, we end up with 1. And if we multiply all these numbers, you end up with 648. So in short, we can say that our 648 is equivalent to 2 raised to power 3. Then times, how many 3's do we have here? There are 4 of them. 3 raised to power 4. We can write this equation again here, whereby we have 2 raised to power 3x plus y times 3 raised to power 4x minus y is equivalent to 648. Now, instead of writing 648, we are going to replace with these numbers here. So we write 2 raised to power 3 times 3 raised to power 4. Okay, with that now we can equate numbers with a similar basis. We have 2 here, we have 2 here. So we say 2 raised to power 3x plus y is equivalent to 2 raised to power 3. Now we can drop the basis here, and this will give us, if we drop 2 and 2, we are going to remain with the powers, whereby we are going to have 3x plus y is equals to 3. Now this gives us our first equation. Then we come back here, we go to values, whereby the bases are 3. Values with base 3, we write 3 raised to power 4x minus y equals, on the other side we have 3 raised to power 4. Again, the bases are the same, so we drop them, we remain with the powers. So on this side, I'm going to write 4x minus 3 equals 4, and this gives us another equation here. Now you realize that we have two equations and both have x and y, so I can write them here. 3x plus y equals 3. This is our first equation. Then another equation here we have 4x minus y equals 4. Now what we have here are simultaneous equations. Remember, we have different methods of solving simultaneous equations. We have elimination method, substitution, graphical, and even matrix method. Now for our question here, we are going to use elimination method, whereby we eliminate one of the unknown variables, and whatever values that we'll get after that will help us to get the value of the other unknown part. Okay, now when using elimination method, I want us to eliminate the value of y here. As you can see, we have 1y, which is positive in our first equation here. In this other equation here, we have 1y, which is negative. So we can just eliminate y's here. So we can decide to add or to subtract. Whatever sign that will give us the value of y to be 0, that is the sign that we are going to use. Okay, let me see. If I use that is addition, I'm going to have this is 3 plus 4. Here I'm going to have y plus minus y plus minus y, which is equivalent to y minus y. So I can use my addition sign here. That will help me to eliminate the values of y here. So I can start from this sign, 3 plus 4, that is 7. We have y plus minus y. So this is y plus minus y. Again, we say whenever this sign follows each other, this one becomes minus. So y minus y is 0. So this one is 0. And then we have this is 3 plus 4. 3 plus 4 giving us, we don't have to write this one here. 3 plus 4x giving us 7x. So we can say this is 7x equals 7. Okay, we don't have to write this 0 here because it does not make any change. It does not bring any difference. So to get the value of x here, we just defined by 7, again by 7, so that you can eliminate this 7 here, and our x is equivalent to 7 divided by 7, which is 1. Now we already have the value of x. If you want to get the value of y, you just come back here and pick one of the equations. I'll pick the first one, which is 3x plus y equals 3. Where there is x, I put 1. So this one is same as 3 times x. If I put 1 here, it will be 3 times 1. Then plus y giving us 3. So 3 times 1 is 3 plus y, which is 3, and then we can take this 3 to the other side so that we can remain with y. So y equals 3. Our 3 is positive here. Now upon crossing the equal sign, it becomes negative. So this one is 3 minus 3, and our y is equivalent to 0. So we have the value of x as 1, the value of y as 0, and that marks the end of this question here. Now you realize that this was just a combination of indices and simultaneous equations. Now that marks the end of our question. In case you have any comments, you can just write at the bottom section.